moment is here, you can stop your search. It's Comics by Perch.
Hey everybody, this is Perch. We're all smarter than this, right? I mean, so I haven't waded into the controversy. I thought I'd do a video at some point. I won't. Where people are always asking me, what do you think of this other person's video? What do you think of this other channel? What do you think of this topic? I get these questions, and I don't have time. I don't listen to these other videos. I wish I kind of did. That would be fun. But I thought I'll do a video at some point where I just screen record, and I'll just give you what I think the video is about based on the thumbnail. And that could be kind of a funny bit. I don't know. That sounds like something Joe and I could do. We'd entertain ourselves anyway, if nobody else. Probably nobody else. But I've been seeing these videos about some dust up Donny Cates is having over on Twitter. As far as I could ascertain from the screenshots on the thumbnails and kind of the general comments, some people are accusing Donny, I guess, of Thor's costume has runes on it that somebody claims Nazis use, and so is Donny promoting Nazis, I think is the topic. And Donny seems to be going, this is stupid. What are you doing? I don't understand why people are acting like this. And, this is where the whole topic feels stupid to me. Because it gets the, aren't we all smarter than this? The answer is clearly no. But look, I mean, first off, in 2022, we're all aware that Twitter is just for garbage conversation, right? I mean, nothing good happens there. Nothing of value occurs. Lots of companies aren't even spending much marketing. So I don't know if you noticed, but in the wake of this M&M's controversy, they are not controversy, but they rebranded and they changed the green M&M shoes to be more inclusive or something. Again, these are living candy that you eat. You chew up and destroy. Personalizing them with human emotions and feelings seems like a bad idea. I don't know if that's why a lot of the food mascots are not the food itself. It's why Lucky Charms is not Lucky Charms bits that the kids eat, because it's really disturbing if you think about this Irish mascot that you're going to devour like a cannibal. That's why he just introduces the food. That's why you have Uncle Ben's rice, probably not the greatest example, or Aunt Jemima's syrup, also probably not the greatest example, or Land O'Lakes. Okay, never mind. Anyway, the point is, you generally don't personalize food. It's weird when you do. And so, but there, anyway, in the wake of all that, there's this little comment from the somebody who's either a marketing manager or the CMO or something around that lines of the M&M's thing, which was this one sentence in an interview. It says, not really sure what market value social media platforms like Twitter have anymore to our products. Yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously. And it feels like, several years later of the Twitter Facebook experiment, people are starting to realize that Twitter generates a lot of headaches. It generates a lot of attention. It doesn't generate a lot of money. And the people who scream and shout and either love your product, like it, or try and cancel you is fairly irrelevant to things. It turns out Chris Pratt continues to make movies and people want to see him. Go figure. Even though Twitter is trying really hard, they got tired of Shuri, who is against the science, so now they're going after the Wasp. Evangeline Lilly, is that how you pronounce her name? Anyway, she said she supported Canadian truckers, and Twitter immediately recast her. You have to garbage person, garbage, and then that trended for a while. Guess what? Marvel is not going to recast her. She has got a pretty benign role as the Wasp. Her only risk of cancellation is if Ant-Man 3, Quantumania, doesn't do well in the box office, and they're like, yeah, I think people are sick of these characters. That's it. Otherwise, she's going to continue to clock along doing Avengers movies because, unlike Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr., she's got nothing better to do. So she was going to continue to be the Wasp as long as they'll have her. And as it turns out, Twitter drama and Twitter nonsense doesn't matter anymore. Um, so it's nice to see people waking up to that. It's nice to see people realizing that this is a place where people go and argue and threaten and pretend to be important, but no real decisions of consequence come out of it. And so you can pretty much ignore it. There's still some people waiting to learn that lesson. I think it feels like comic books, which I've always been relatively proud of as being some of the forefront adopters to things, are going to be the last ones to figure it out. That, like, hey, even though for comics it should be really obvious that Twitter likes and comments and controversies and all the rest do not correspond to dollars sold at all. And, it just does not matter. Doesn't matter to anyone. But eventually they'll get there, hopefully, I guess. But the other part of this is in this kind of Donnie debate, and I didn't go see the original thread. When I finally decided to, like, okay, why not? I'll go look at what this whole thing was about. All that was left was him, a tweet saying, I deleted the whole thread, or I don't know, he deleted something. And it's like, Twitter is garbage. And I don't know why people can't just get along and be happy. It was kind of the sentiment of what he wrote. And I've heard that before. Why can't people just get along and be happy? And the answer is, I don't know. Why not? Donnie? Or to any of the people out there. Aren't we all smarter than this moment again? Look, you get what you give. I mean, it's a little laughable for people to go onto Twitter now and say, I don't know why y'all can't just get along and be normal and not pick apart everything. When there's a history of, oh my God, did you see that Kickstarter is doing NFTs? Oh my God, no, oh no. Hey, did you see that? This is a blast from the past. Did you see that Peter Samedi liked a post from somebody else? Oh my God, his comics are garbage. He's a Nazi person. That's the kind of stuff that a lot of the same people who are now going, well, why can't people just be nice on Twitter? Look, you did this. You did it. This is what all of this behavior leads to. It's not even that complex. It's not hard to see. It's the same thing as the conversation. Remember what Greg Smallwood, who had the art change to the weird eyes, and you're like, how could this have happened to such a person? It's like because y'all bitched on social media. Well, there's that Texas part of me. Did you hear? I slipped in a y'all or two there. Everyone bitched about diversity and inclusion. It's got to look a certain way, and somebody drew the eyes in slightly a wrong way, and it's no good, and this is racism and all the rest. And that led to hypersensitive people being hired, looking at art and changing it. If we're bitching about completely benign, nonsensical, dumb things on Twitter, and we're looking sideways at people who like the wrong tweets, or we're writing for Bleeding Cool, like Donnie did. I mean, look, if you're going to work for a muckraking type non-news site that looks for controversies in the midst of posting cosplay pictures without the people's consent, just throwing that in there. If you're working for a site like that, you can't turn around one day and go, how did it all get like this? It got like this because you did it. You helped build this. You stand on the shoulders of crap that you made. That's how it got like that. And this is always a snake eating its own tail thing that makes you crazy. And this is a lesson for everyone, including, by the way, all of you people who are out there saying, F the big two, I'm doing my own independent crowdsourced comic, I'm doing my own thing. Cool. But just understand that in the midst of creating that work, all of the drama and all of the backs, all that kind of crap that you put out for somebody else's book, one day, if your book is successful, is going to be aimed at you. Because that's how the world works. You're literally paving the road that that we're all on now. I mean, I don't mind, by the way, people who, that was my windshield wiper. It's all icy here. It's like on Monday in Texas, it was 88. On Wednesday in Texas, I'm looking, it is 23. I don't know why that's so funny, and I know the weather is a boring topic, but man, I love it. The thing that sucks is my car has no idea what's going on for the tires. So I get in the car and like the tire alarms are the things going off. It's like their tires are overinflated. My car is just pissed at me. Anyway, I won't run the windshield wiper again so you don't hear like cracking ice from the top. Yeah. Hey, you guys said you like non sequiturs, so there you go. I just, it all, to me, I want people to be genuine. If you like slinging crap around, then just own it. And to be fair, look, I know a lot of you disagree with me. This is one of the things I appreciate about Ron Mars's answer when he's like, "Yeah, I go to Twitter to shitpost." Like, there's something very charming in the self-awareness there, way more charming than the people like, "How did this happen? Why are you all being so mean to me?" I mean, come on. You get what you give. Look, my Twitter presence is occasional posts that of stupid things I do in Photoshop when I have time. A bunch of auto posters that retweet my videos there for reasons I don't even remember setting that up, but there's somebody's doing it. And then occasionally I'll bitch about something in a kind of a lighthearted way, and it's there for crap. I put crap on that site, and so I'm not surprised that there's a lot of crap there. You can't go onto Twitter and be like, why aren't people taking my posts more seriously or less seriously, whichever way you want to go about it? I don't know. That's the conclusion to me. I know there's other videos that have gone into the details of Donnie and Nazis and whatever's happened with the costume and how it's people were saying this 2 years ago, and now the same people who are arguing against are saying that, yeah, you're all right. But the meta topic here, if you will, is that, I mean, it's a garbage site. We all know this. It's a garbage site, and by and large, if you feed a garbage site with garbage, then you can't turn around one day and say, how did all this garbage get here? You have to be really, really detached from reality and any sense of self-awareness. That's the end. That's where things are at. So anyway, I just kind of fun. What do you do about all this? You can flee Twitter if you want, or you can also just accept that Twitter is junk and have fun with junk. Have fun with your junk. That's the message of this channel. Have fun with your junk. That's my new tagline. I think I need to make T-shirts for the Perch channel, and that can be on one of them. Have fun with your junk, Perch. It has a nice ring to it. Anyway, thoughts and comments below, all the rest. But I don't know why the hypocrisy. It's not even hypocrisy. Just the lack of self-awareness just always bugs me. Like, I can't believe this is my flaw. I admit it. Some of you tell me this in the comments. I understand. I am who I am. I have a hard time believing people are that dumb. I don't believe it. I feel like what's the hidden meaning in here? This will make a lot of you happy. What's the agenda? Because you're not this dumb to go, hey, I've crapped on people, I've tattled on people, I've tried to cancel people, I've been a bitch for years, and now I have no idea why somebody would do the same thing to me. I have no. And by the way, this is not about Donnie. This is about lots of people. Again, including a lot of people who are doing their own indie comics, who are like, hey, why are people taking shots at me? Dude. Thanks for listening.